Welcome back to this special roundtable discussion at intermission time here at this concert by the Lubbock Symphony Orchestra. I'm Clint Barrick, joined by David Cho. If you were here earlier in the evening, you may have heard the Johnny Verbatim Trio in one of those pre-concert concerts, and I invite you to be on the lookout for more of those during the course of the Lubbock Symphony season. We have, in the second half of the program, one of the great piano concertos. And this is a piece that you are acquainted with on many levels. Conductor, but also pianist. You're a trained professional pianist, and you've actually played this piece.
This great masterpiece didn't come without angst and toil for Rachmaninoff. His first symphony premiere was a disaster. It was actually a wonderful piece, but the conductor who was conducting the premiere was drunk, and he could not get the orchestra together. I'm okay tonight, and we'll be well. And it really put him into a deep depression, and his confidence level nosedove. For 3 years, he had to see a psychiatrist who treated him through hypnotherapy, kind of whispering into his ear, "You will succeed. Your music will be loved by people. You will complete your Piano Concerto No. 2 and dedicate it to me."
And the result of that was the Piano Concerto No. 2 and the Symphony No. 2. Wonderful works that are in the repertoire, and they really put him back in a frame of mind to compose.
Yes.
Yeah.
The genius of Rachmaninoff was just the beautiful and hummable melodies, and it was sampled by Hollywood and Frank Sinatra. Some of the tunes that they recorded, they even gave it a title, Full Moon and Empty Arms.
So the music was so good, all the pop artists got it as well, right?
Of course.
You've been on many sides of this, and tonight you'll be right in the middle of it. What do you do to keep it all together?
Concerto, when it comes alive and things are aligned, it's truly a miracle. Piano lid is opened facing the audience, and what orchestra is hearing is sort of a delayed sound. So I have to encourage our orchestra to constantly anticipate. Piano is regarded as a percussion instrument because the hammers inside the instrument strike the strings, creating a sound right away. For the orchestra, where more than half of the members are stringed instrument, it takes about a fraction of a second to produce the sound. So it's a real art to put a piano concerto together.
Tell us a little bit about the soloist that will play the concerto for us tonight. Her name is Fei Fei.
Fei Fei is one of the laureates of 2013 Van Cliburn International Piano Competition. She and I share the same school of piano playing. It's called the Taubman technique, which helps the pianists to get around the instrument efficiently without hurting themselves. So it was a real joy to work with her this week.
David Cho, this concerto has a very interesting beginning. It's a solo piano, very quiet.
The beginning of the concerto has a quiet piano solo which evokes Rachmaninoff's memory as a child listening to the churches and their bells. Rachmaninoff was arguably the greatest pianist of the 20th century. Nonetheless, he confesses that the first 2 minutes of every performance, he was so nervous. So what a wonderful way, after the quiet church bells, have the orchestra come in full force playing this lyrical passage and be able to warm up playing arpeggios on the piano. After 2 minutes of that, he's ready to dive into the beautiful melodies of Full Moon and Empty Arms.
Thank you, David Cho, and thank you for being here for this intermission feature. It's time to enjoy artist Fei Fei. The Lubbock Symphony Orchestra and conductor David Cho perform the second piano concerto by Sergei Rachmaninoff.